Monad recently had their X account suspended, but as you could see on screen, they are free. They are back again, and the account is restored. People in my private Discord showed me with Monad that a lot of accounts were saying free Monad, right? Even the official Solana Twitter. This is, in my opinion, great to see. Look at this, right? MetaMask, free Monad. Solana, the official Solana. MoonPay saying free Monad. I think, you know, the project is going to be a good long-term altcoin. And I've been saying this before since, you know, the lows of Monad. And I think this is definitely an altcoin you should at least have on your watch list or add to your portfolio. I think it will do very well, right? So Gmonad, you see they're making memes. I want you to put the word out there that we are back up, that we back. So this is what you like to see, man, because, you know, in my opinion, I wasn't too worried. This is, like I said, this is a legitimate project here. This is one of the top layer ones in the space. It's competing against, you know, Ethereum, Solana, 10,000 transactions per second that have been tested and verified. It's not that they're just boasting this. This is legitimate. They already have communities that are built here. Spoke about how there's billions of dollars in stable coins that have been adopted on Monad as well. So again, if we're just talking FDV, a move to 10 billion FDV, which would put it at 10 cents, to 30 billion FDV, in my opinion, is definitely possible. It's not off the cards. And if you see, like, okay, I wanted to get in Monad, but it was, you know, kind of, you know, overextended, or it was you know, pumping. I didn't want to buy the pump. I didn't want to buy the green candles. Well, guess what? What do you do when you see red? Okay, if you want to get exposure to a project, it's very simple. What you do when you see red, you DCA. It's that simple, right? You buy the fear. You be greedy when others are fearful, right? So now we're having a pullback. I think because, you know, the X got suspended, so people had a scare there. You'd think it would have held support after it got the X back, but the overall market and the macro conditions are not in a great spot. I was explaining this in my private Discord that since institutions came to crypto, liquidity is so thin, right? Even equities right now are performing better than crypto is, right? And it's not good. It's not great. It's not, you know, as investors in crypto, we want to be successful here as well too. But I think we're just gonna have to exercise patience and just, you know, again, I always say this, be as strategic as possible. So if, for example, you are looking at Monad at 3.7 cent, 3.8 cent up here, and you were like, I'm not sure if I should get exposure. What I would have done, say I had $500, $1,000, I would have tossed in 50 to 100 bucks, and then I'd wait a week, and then I'd be patient, wait a week, and then boom, you see the pullback happens. It comes back down to 3 cent. Then you'd be like, oh wow, it's back down to 3 cent. Now I could add another couple $100, right? If I had $1,000 to invest in Monad, right? And then you see it come down. Oh wow, it's down to 2.7 cent. Now you know, another 3 to 5 days, week later, I could toss in another two to $300 here. That's how you DCA properly, guys, in my opinion. And that's how you stay ahead of the game, because guess what? If you tossed in the full $1,000 up here at 3.7 cent, guess what? Now you're down how much? Now you're down 30%, right? You're down to $700, and you're panicking. You're emotional. you're like, oh, crypto is a scam, right? But if you DCA, you lower your average. You're gonna be way less emotional. So you just, like I said, just invest these investments one step at a time. I know there's people in the Solana trenches or the Solana meme coins that are doing crazy stuff, right? I get it, okay, I get it. But if you want to be successful in this space, you just have to take your time. One win at a time. Stack those wins one at a time, right? So you know, since Monad is having a pullback here, what is a good decision to make here, right? As an investor in the project, you truly believe it could get to 10 to 30 cents, maybe even $1 in the future. Well, I would personally DCA. I'd be like, okay, now's a good time to DCA into MON here, right? And if we take a look at the overall market right now, you can see that Bitcoin is down to 75K. Had a tough time breaking through 80K. The FOMC meeting is happening right now as we speak, I think, and it's the 29th. It's a Wednesday, so we're gonna see what happens, right? Remember, a lot of people expected that next leg down to 50K for Bitcoin, so we have to see what happens. If it goes down to 50K, just expect all the altcoins to drop. But if it could break above 80K and stay above it, then potentially push to 90, 85, 90, 100K, it's going to be a good time. So we have to see. We have to pay attention. You can see fear and greed is back at neutral here, which is good in my opinion. Anytime there's fear in the market, you're in neutral, you're in fear, extreme fear, it's a good time to DCA. When it's at greed, extreme greed, you take profits. It's all psychological, right? You don't even have to be the best at TA. Just monitor and map the psychology. So now everyone is like, oh no, we're crashing, market is going down. Oh no, I'm a panic sell. What do you do as a smart investor? You dollar cost average. You be patient, wait another week, see what happens, right? And again, so MON in a good spot here, in my opinion. Even though it's down, I think it's a good spot. If you never got exposure to MON, now would be a good time to start, right? Thank y'all so much for tuning in, as always. Remember, let me show you guys one thing before I close out the video. Remember, if you want to be a part of a community that is putting their heads together to identify projects that are doing well in the space and sharing their own insight, it's better to navigate the space with a community of people instead of by yourself. I have a private Discord for that, like I mentioned in the video earlier, and we shared a project that is up in the private Discord that is up around 100%, 2x in a bear market, right? If you want to join that, just go to my channel bio, click the first link, which takes you to my Patreon. It's only $5 a month for the Patreon, guys. We already have 42 members on there. I'm telling you, it's a lot of value, guys, because guess what? If you tossed in 50 bucks into that project that we spoke about, you'd be up to 50 bucks to 100 bucks. And then boom, you already made back the money that you paid for Patreon, right? I also do project reviews as well. So if you're a Patreon for a month, you're bullish on a project, just let me know you're a Patreon for a month. Can you review this project? I'm bullish on it. And you get early access to all of my content, videos, calls, you name it. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Like, comment, subscribe if you found value in the video. Remember to give praise and glory to the Lord God Jesus. Thank God for everything. And I'll catch you in the next one.